Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody had a good day today. Well, this does it for me for this week, pretty much. I'm hitting the road here in a couple minutes. I'm not sure where I'm going to be in the morning and what time I'm going to get started. So there is a possibility I'll be in early due to pre-market. I'll be looking for an all-day hold, a stock that I could get on, and this is the best strategy to use when you're traveling and the market looks good and it looks like it's going to offer up some opportunities. You look for a stock that's trending. I may try to find a stock that's reporting earnings that's, I feel based on the chart, the technicals, and everything that it's going to either sell off all day or go up all day, set my trade plan, and then go enjoy my life. You could do that every day too. It's just depends on how you like to trade. But that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But really, really happy about the way my week ended up. Did a really good job today. Paciencia y fe. That's it. That's been my thing ever since I saw that movie In the Heights. I got that phrase from there, and that's what I've been using as my theme every day. Every day I say it in the morning throughout trading. You guys in the community, I'm not going crazy. Patience and faith is what I have. Patience with the market and faith in myself. Faith in my process. And as long as you have that and you stay disciplined, you're going to make it. All right. So, I have here discipline, not motivation. Because, motivation is good to get us going and to propel us through our learning. But when we start putting into practice what we're learning, we need that discipline. Because, while we're learning, we're taking tests, we're testing ourselves, we're practicing. But the minute we go live, the minute we put our money on the line, and a lot of you have felt this before, that you do good in the simulator, but as soon as you put your money on the line, things seem to go bad and wrong, and you just get all out of sorts. It's the lack of discipline. What you have to do is prepare your mind for all of these obstacles, all of these roadblocks that you're going to run into. Taking tests and practicing the wrong way is not going to do it. You need to practice the right way. You need to practice training your mind to face these obstacles, to face these roadblocks. That's why I'm so adamant about that test that I give you guys, not the test, but the exercise that I give you guys in the roadmap to success. The same one that Mark Douglas talks about in his webinars. That same exercise. It will take you through every range of emotion that you're going to face so that you're prepared for when you put your money on the line, you're going to be able to deal with it. Not only would you have crushed practice, but you'll be able to crush executing your process in the market. Win, lose, or draw. Like I said, it's not the motivation that's going to get you through all of this. It's the discipline. The discipline to be able to stick to your plan and execute your process day after day after day without fail. That's how I get to where I am. That's how I get the results I get. I don't make money every day. I don't. But at the end of the week, more times than not, I'm green. At the end of the month, I haven't had a red month day trading. I can't even remember. If you have been at this for a while and you can make some really good trades, you understand everything, but you still can't get to the next level, there are key elements that you're missing and that you're not getting and that most people can't give you. It's, and it's what separates me from everybody else. And it's all about preparing your mind to meet those challenges before you even get to it. Because what happens if you're not prepared to take 2 or 3 losses in a row? What happens? You start changing stuff. You start listening to other people. You start doing things that you don't normally do. And God forbid it works out once or twice, then you're really going to be screwed. So you have to make sure that you develop your mind, you become disciplined, so that when you move from practice, when you move from training to actually execution, you're going to be able to do it consistently every day, day in and day out. So it's discipline, guys, that gets you through everything, not motivation. I know I try to motivate you from time to time, but motivation to discipline is typically 3 to 1. So three times discipline, 3 parts discipline, 1 part motivation is basically what I do. So wanted to share that with you guys today. Give you something to think about over the weekend. If you haven't read David Goggins' book, You Can't Hurt Me, guys, you got to read that. I'm telling you, you read it from beginning to end. I know the language in there is pretty rough. I mean, you can't hurt me. The language in there is kind of rough, but put your big boy pants on and listen to the messages. And he talks about that callous mind that we're going to need. The same way somebody that works with their hands every day, they build up calluses on their skin to protect their hands from doing the work that they do. It's a natural protection. We need that on our minds, especially as day traders. So I encourage you to do that if you haven't done it yet. All right, so real quick, we talked about what we were looking for to happen last night in the market. We saw every time that we kind of started down and we lost the 5-day and then the 20-day, we got a gap down to test the bottom of the channel. That's what we got. So right here, we're testing the bottom of the channel. Now, we're still, a couple hours before the market closes. So I don't know if we're going to pull back and touch this today. It's possible we could be set up to do this tomorrow. I really don't know how it's going to close. How the market closes today and what happens overnight is going to determine where we're going to go in the morning. And again, we just have to wait. We can have an idea about what the market's going to do. We can have a plan, but make sure we have a plan both ways. If it does this, then this is what we're going to do. If it does that, then this is what we're going to do. Make sure that we know ahead of time what we're going to do depending on what the market does. It's what we have to do. So right now, it looks like I'm thinking we're going to come back and potentially test this. We didn't tap it today. I think we get another candle down tomorrow that may go through it. And if the bulls are serious, they're going to protect this level. They're going to defend it. If they're not serious, we're going to close below the 50 tomorrow and look out next week. So, interesting times in the market right now. So let's take a quick look at today. Today, one trade again. This NVDA was reported earnings last night. We were watching it, trying to snipe it for a trade. We were looking for it to establish over 195 after it sold off and recovered. It never did, so we never had a trade yesterday. Come in this morning, this thing's giving up. So here's the 5-minute opening range candle. This is the low right here. I wasn't going to short it above red to green because this is yesterday's close price. Here in pre-market, it acted as support. There's no way I'm going to short into it. I'm going to wait for it to crack. And because it's before 10 o'clock, we're at the open, I'm not waiting on confirmation. Typically, these stocks have enough momentum to get through all of this. So we get in as soon as it cracks. It goes red on the day. I get in. First target, I'm about 25 cents away from my second target, which was 187.50, and 10 cents away from where I could justifiably take profit. It came down and then it ripped back up and it never came back again. So it was time to get the hell out of it. Price action dictated that. I could have sat here and waited for it to go back and take me at break even. But why, when the market tells you exactly what's happening? Get out. And honestly, I waited all this time. I thought my day was done. I stopped the recording and everything, getting ready to go to lunch. And then I noticed option flow on NVDA. So let me bring this down. Oops. And you see, let me close this up again. So this is the option flow. And what I started looking at was 820s. Now, I'm not looking at these way out. I'm looking at these that's expiring tomorrow. People came in 203.75, 205. Calls 820. Some nut had 185. I guess they were trying to hedge, but this thing was really, really strong. So I see that coming in. I'm looking at this stock recovering. So once we claim the opening range high and the pre-market high, once it confirmed, remember it's after 10. I'm not going to bound a break. I'm going to wait for the confirmation. It confirmed. I got in. Yeah, I did a little. I kind of jumped the gun here, taking profit. But I really could have waited till the 20-day to take profit first. But I got 197. This was a really good window of opportunity to take profit. I did, but then I took some more off the table here, took some more here. Final target 203.75. I got 1 cent slippage to the good side on it. I had a 203.75 was my order. It was on autopilot at this time. I was gone to lunch. I was washing my car, getting it ready for the road. But you can see we did get up close to 205, but not quite. We did get close to 205. I think, hold on, let me see, what was the price? What was the high price? Yeah, 5 cents off. But meat of the move. This is what we look for, meat of the move. So another solid day. Patience with the market, faith in the process. Faith in my process, patience with the market. Paciencia y fe. That's it. So I'm glad I'm leaving. Almost made $1,000 a day. That would have been 2 days in a row. 938.33, and could have traded a little bit more. I'm glad I can't trade anymore, because I would definitely sit here and try to make 1,000. This is why I don't look at my P&L intraday. I don't look at it until after the market's done and I'm done trading. Because if I'm that close to a key mark, then I would try to find a trade to get there, and that's when things start to go south. I know me. I know my weaknesses. I know how to work around it. That's all part of what we're talking about in building consistency in your trading on these videos I'm sharing with you here. So if you haven't seen those this weekend, go back and watch them. They're going to help you get to where you want to be. So that's going to wrap it up for me. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Again, I might be on in the morning pre-market. We'll see how things work out. Either way, I'll chat in there and let you know. But other than that, you guys have a good one, and I will see you on Monday.